Everyone wants that horseshoe triceps look, but not everyone knows how to achieve it. The best way to learn is from someone who's already done it. So today, I'm going to show you the exact exercises I've used to build massive arms. If you're ready to take your progress to the next level, make sure to watch until the end. I promise it'll be worth your time. The long head of the triceps is one of the three muscles that make up the triceps brachii, located on the back of your upper arm. It's the largest of the three heads and plays a crucial role in overall arm size and strength. What makes the long head unique is that it crosses both the shoulder and elbow joints, meaning it helps not only in extending the elbow, but also in stabilizing and extending the shoulder. Training the long head is important for building well-rounded, strong, and balanced arms, as it contributes significantly to the overall mass and shape of your triceps. Focusing on this muscle can also improve your performance in pressing movements like bench and overhead presses, making it a key component in any effective upper body training program. With that said, the first exercise in today's list is the overhead triceps extension. This move can be performed with a dumbbell, cable, or a barbell. But what is the difference? Let's break it down for maximum value and insight. The dumbbell overhead triceps extension offers a natural, joint-friendly range of motion because each arm moves independently. This makes it excellent for isolating the triceps and correcting imbalances between the arms, especially for beginners or those recovering from injury. However, this variation has its challenges. Beginners may struggle to stabilize the weight, leading to uneven form, while advanced lifters can find it difficult to position themselves with heavier dumbbells, potentially limiting progression. To address this, using a single dumbbell with both hands or starting with lighter weights can help maintain proper alignment. The barbell variation, on the other hand, allows for heavier loads due to its fixed grip, making it a great option for building overall strength. However, the fixed position of the bar can lock your wrists and elbows into less forgiving angles, potentially causing discomfort for those with mobility limitations or past joint injuries. To mitigate this, many lifters opt for an easy bar, which offers a more ergonomic grip while still allowing heavier loads. On the other hand, the cable overhead triceps extension stands out for its ability to provide constant tension throughout the entire range of motion, something free weights cannot offer. This consistent resistance ensures that the long head of the triceps remains fully engaged during both the stretch and contraction phases, which is crucial for maximizing muscle activation and promoting hypertrophy. The adjustable pulley height is another significant advantage, allowing you to fine-tune the angle of the movement to suit your height, arm length, and personal preferences. This customization ensures optimal alignment and minimizes strain on your shoulders or elbows. While the exercise does require access to a cable machine, the smooth and controlled resistance it provides makes it one of the most effective and efficient options for isolating and building the long head. So, which one should you choose? If you're looking to build strength and push heavier loads, the barbell or easy bar variation is your best bet. However, if you want to focus on isolation and addressing imbalances, go for the dumbbell version, keeping in mind its stabilization challenges. For the most consistent and effective activation of the long head, the cable overhead triceps extension is the top choice, offering the smoothest range of motion and constant tension. Regardless of the variation, proper form is crucial. Maintain a full range of motion, keep your elbows stationary, and control the weight for the best results. Let me know in the comments which one you prefer and why. My personal choice is cables. And by the way, give this video a like if you haven't already. You can't build huge triceps with bodyweight exercises, or at least that's what some people think. Don't believe me? Try incorporating dips into your workout and see for yourself. They're among the most effective compound exercises for triceps development, especially when it comes to activating the long head. But why are dips so effective, and how can you get the most out of them? The long head of the triceps is unique because it not only extends the elbow but also helps stabilize the shoulder joint. Dips take advantage of this dual role by engaging the long head during both the lowering and pressing phases. When you lean slightly forward, you increase the involvement of the long head because this position requires greater shoulder extension, which directly engages this muscle. EMG studies confirm that dips rank highly for triceps activation, especially compared to other bodyweight exercises. For beginners, they can be intimidating, as they require significant upper body strength and stability. However, you can ease into the movement by using an assisted dip machine or attaching a resistance band to the dip bars to help support your weight. Focus on controlling your form and gradually reducing assistance as your strength improves. To prevent shoulder strain, avoid going too low during the movement. Stop when your upper arms are parallel to the ground. For advanced athletes, Dips can be taken to the next level by adding progressive overload. This can be done by using a belt to hang weights, wearing a weighted vest, or holding a dumbbell between your legs. I personally prefer using a vest. The added resistance increases the intensity of the exercise, ensuring that your triceps, especially the long head, remain under constant tension. Additionally, you can vary the tempo of your dips, such as incorporating slower negatives to increase time under tension for greater hypertrophy. Here are a few key form tips for optimal long head activation that I've learned over the years. Number 1. Keep your elbows tucked close to your body throughout the movement to emphasize triceps engagement and minimize chest involvement. When you let your elbows flare out, this shifts the focus away from the triceps and can put unnecessary strain on your shoulders. Number 2. A slight forward lean is crucial for increasing shoulder extension, which is a key function of the long head. This adjustment shifts more of the workload onto the long head of the triceps while still engaging the other heads. Number 3. Lower your body until your upper arms are parallel to the ground, and then press back up to full extension. A full range of motion maximizes muscle activation, but avoid going excessively low to protect your shoulders and prevent injury, especially if you're new to dips. Number 4. Focus on slow, controlled reps rather than rushing through the exercise. This improves muscle activation and reduces the risk of momentum compensating for proper form. Comment below if you incorporate bodyweight exercises into your workout routine. I would love to hear what you have to say. If you're wondering if I do it, the answer is yes. Back in the day, I focused solely on calisthenics, so I've experienced firsthand the incredible potential these types of movements offer. Let's move on to skull crushers, one of the most effective exercises for building bigger, stronger triceps. But why exactly are they so effective? The key lies in the long head, which is stretched when your arms are positioned behind your head. This stretch-to-tension relationship places significant stress on the muscle, a crucial factor for maximizing hypertrophy. Skull crushers also excel at isolating the triceps, minimizing the involvement of other muscle groups, which makes them one of the best exercises for pure muscle development. For beginners, using dumbbells instead of a barbell can reduce strain on the wrists and allow for a more natural range of motion. Starting with lighter weights is essential to mastering proper form and preventing joint discomfort. This exercise requires excellent stability, so taking the time to build coordination and control is key. Many beginners find it challenging to stabilize their arms and keep the elbows from flaring out, which can shift the focus away from the triceps. Advanced athletes can take skull crushers to the next level by incorporating an easy bar, which provides a more ergonomic grip and allows for heavier loading. Adding a slight incline to the bench further emphasizes the long head of the triceps by increasing the stretch during the eccentric phase, maximizing muscle activation. For an extra challenge, you can experiment with slower negatives or tempo variations to increase time under tension. However, skull crushers aren't without their challenges. The position of the arms demands the activation of several micro-stabilizing muscles, which makes it tricky for some athletes to maintain proper form, especially under heavy loads. This difficulty is why skull crushers aren't always ideal for beginners. They're easy to perform incorrectly, which compromises results and increases the risk of strain. And that's exactly why I don't recommend it for beginners. Even with years of training under my belt, I still find this movement challenging if I haven't practiced it consistently. Maybe I'm a little biased, but it's just not my go-to exercise. But hold on, what if I told you there's a similar move that's like this one, but on steroids? It's more effective, easier to control, and delivers insane results. The incline overhead cable triceps extension is my absolute favorite triceps exercise. It targets the long head like no other. The incline angle positions your arms in a fully stretched position, which maximizes tension on the long head throughout the movement. This stretch-to-tension relationship is a scientifically backed mechanism for muscle growth, making it incredibly effective for hypertrophy. Unlike free weights, the cable provides constant resistance, ensuring the long head remains engaged during every phase of the exercise, from the deepest stretch to the peak contraction. This eliminates the dead zones that can occur with free weights, delivering a smoother and more effective contraction. Another huge benefit of this exercise is the stability provided by the incline bench. With your body supported, you can focus entirely on form, allowing you to isolate the long head without worrying about balance or compensating with other muscles. The combination of stretch, constant tension, and stability makes this a must-have for any workout routine. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Dragging a bench across the gym to set it up at the cable machine? Yes, it's a hassle, but is it worth the extra effort? Absolutely yes. The results you'll see from this exercise are well worth the inconvenience. For first-timers, it might feel a bit awkward to get into the proper position, but after a few sets, you'll find your rhythm. Once you do, You'll quickly understand why this is one of the most effective ways to target the long head of your triceps and take your arm gains to the next level. Here are some pro tips to maximize muscle engagement and get the best bang for your buck. Number 1, set the bench at a 30 to 45 degree incline to achieve the perfect stretch in the long head of the triceps without putting unnecessary strain on your shoulders. This angle ensures optimal alignment for both safety and effectiveness. Number 2, a rope allows for a greater range of motion, especially at the bottom of the movement. This increased range enables a deeper stretch and stronger contraction, both of which are essential for maximizing long head activation and overall triceps growth. And number 3, perform slow, controlled reps with a deliberate focus on the eccentric phase of the exercise. This increases time under tension, a proven method to enhance hypertrophy, and ensures that the long head remains fully engaged throughout each rep. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about these or any other exercises, and I'll do my best to reply as quickly as possible. Now that you know the best long head moves, it's time to move on to the lateral head. If you've ever wondered how pro bodybuilders like Chris Bumstead build their massive triceps and want to learn the best techniques most people don't know about, make sure to stick around till the end. The lateral head of your triceps is located on the outer side of your upper arm, giving your arms that wide, defined, and muscular look. It's the head most visible when you flex, making it key for creating that horseshoe shape everyone notices. Training this muscle is essential not for just aesthetics, but also for stronger pressing movements, like bench presses and dips. It plays a major role in building tricep strength and stability. With that said, let's start with the first move on our list, the close grip bench press. This compound exercise is highly effective for building the triceps, especially the lateral head, because of its unique mechanics. By using a shoulder width grip, you significantly reduce chest activation and shift the majority of the workload onto the triceps. The outer head of the triceps, responsible for elbow extension and contributing to that defined wide arm appearance, takes center stage in this movement, especially during the pressing phase. One of the key benefits of the close grip bench press is the ability to handle heavy loads, making it ideal for progressive overload, a critical factor in stimulating muscle growth. Research using electromyography, or EMG, has consistently shown that this exercise delivers significant activation, with the outer head of the triceps being most engaged during the lockout phase of the lift. To maximize muscle engagement, keep your elbows tucked close to your torso throughout the movement. Flared elbows can shift the focus to the chest and shoulders, which defeats the purpose. When lowering the bar, aim for it to touch just below your chest, ensuring a full range of motion that stretches the triceps without straining the shoulders. On the upward press, make sure to fully extend your elbows to recruit the lateral head as much as possible, and control the tempo to maintain consistent tension on the muscles. A slight pause at the bottom of the movement can also increase activation by eliminating momentum and forcing your muscles to work harder. Another tip, avoid gripping the bar too narrowly, as this can strain the wrists and compromise form. Instead, stick with a shoulder width grip to keep the motion natural and effective. Tempo plays a huge role in maximizing activation. Research shows that controlling the eccentric phase, taking about 3 seconds, increases time under tension and promotes better muscle growth. Also, keep your wrists neutral and avoid bending them backward, which can lead to strain over time. Not only is the close grip bench press excellent for building tricep size and definition, but it also has carryover benefits to other pressing movements like the overhead press, thanks to the lockout strength it develops. Additionally, by incorporating this movement into your program, you'll build stronger, more balanced arms, with the lateral head contributing to that sought-after horseshoe shape. With proper execution and consistent overload, the close grip bench press can become a cornerstone of your arm training routine, delivering results you can see and feel. Next on our list is the triceps pushdown, a highly effective isolation exercise for targeting this head. What makes this movement so effective is its ability to let you directly control the load and maintain constant tension throughout the entire range of motion, thanks to the cable machine. This is one of the best ways to isolate and build the triceps, especially when your goal is to achieve that wide, defined horseshoe look. Now let's dive into each variation: straight bar, V-bar, rope, and underhand grip, to break down their strengths and discover which is the most effective for targeting the outer portion of the triceps. First on our list is the straight bar pushdown, one of the most popular and effective variations for our triceps activation. By gripping the bar with an overhand grip, you maximize engagement of the lateral head during the extension phase. The straight bar provides a stable, symmetrical grip, making it easier to maintain proper form and focus on progressive overload. Additionally, the straight bar allows for heavier loads than other attachments, making it ideal for lifters looking to build strength and size with precision and control. Here's a pro tip.
To maximize muscle activation, keep your elbows pinned to your sides and avoid swinging the bar or using momentum. This ensures that the outer head of the triceps handles most of the effort. However, the rigid grip can sometimes place strain on the wrists, especially for individuals with limited mobility. If this is a concern, don't worry, there's another excellent option. For those who experience wrist discomfort or want to push heavier loads, the V-bar pushdown is an excellent alternative. The angled handle provides a more natural hand position, reducing wrist strain while still effectively targeting the lateral head. This variation allows you to press down with a stronger mechanical advantage, often enabling you to lift heavier weights compared to the straight bar. The V-bar is perfect for lifters aiming to overload the triceps without sacrificing comfort. It also serves as a great variation for progressively building strength while maintaining lateral head activation. One drawback is that the V-bar may slightly reduce your range of motion, which could limit the stretch on the triceps at the top of the movement. If maximizing range of motion is your priority, the next variation is worth considering. The rope pushdown is a versatile option that offers a unique advantage. It allows for a greater range of motion at the bottom of the movement. By separating the rope ends and flaring your hands outward during the extension, you increase elbow extension, which heavily engages the outer portion of the triceps. Additionally, the rope forces each arm to work independently, engaging and stabilizing muscles and addressing any strength imbalances. Why is it effective? This variation not only targets the triceps but also adds variety to your routine. The ability to manipulate hand position makes it particularly useful for fine-tuning lateral head activation. While effective, the rope pushdown typically doesn't allow for as much weight as the straight bar or V-bar, which can limit your ability to progressively overload. It's best used as a supplementary movement or for higher rep, hypertrophy-focused sets. Let's look at the underhand grip position, a variation that places the elbows in a slightly different position. This grip shifts more focus onto the medial head of the triceps, making it a less effective choice if your primary goal is to target the lateral head. While not the best for targeting the outer portion of the triceps, the underhand grip can still contribute to overall triceps development and add variety to your training. It's also a good option for lifters looking to focus on balanced tricep growth across all three heads. Because the outer portion of the triceps isn't the primary focus, this variation should be a secondary in your program if your main goal is to emphasize hypertrophy in that area. So in the end, which variation is the best? When it comes to isolating and building the lateral head, the straight bar pushdown is the top choice for most lifters thanks to its ability to handle heavier loads and provide consistent activation. If wrist discomfort is an issue, the V-bar pushdown is a great alternative that provides similar levels of outer tricep engagement with added comfort. The rope pushdown excels in increasing the range of motion and activating stabilizing muscles, making it a perfect supplementary movement, while the underhand grip pushdown is better suited for targeting the medial head or overall balance in tricep training. Let me know in the comments which variation you prefer and why. And by the way, give this video a like if you haven't already. It'll only take 2 seconds, but it will help the channel a lot. If you've been watching my videos regularly, you know I love to include calisthenics alternatives alongside weightlifting exercises. That's why today we're adding the diamond push-up to the list. A simple yet incredibly effective bodyweight movement that challenges your triceps in a unique way. What makes the diamond push-up stand out is the narrow hand placement. By forming a diamond shape with your thumbs and your index fingers directly under your chest, you shift the focus away from your chest and shoulders and place the majority of the load directly on your triceps, with significant emphasis on the lateral head. This makes it one of the best bodyweight exercises for achieving that wide, defined look in your arms. Not only does the diamond push-up help build strength and size in the triceps, but it also engages your core and stabilizer muscles, making it a full-body challenge. Unlike some machine-based exercises, the diamond push-up requires balance, coordination, and stability, which translates into better overall functional strength. Whether you're working out at home or adding variety to your gym routine, this exercise fits seamlessly into any program. It's also accessible to everyone. You can easily scale it based on your fitness level. Beginners can perform it on their knees or elevate their hands on a sturdy surface, reducing the intensity while maintaining proper form. On the other hand, advanced athletes can make it more challenging by adding a weighted vest, slowing down the tempo, or even incorporating explosive movements like clapping push-ups. If you're ready to take it up another notch, try performing decline push-ups by elevating your feet on a bench or step. This variation increases the intensity by shifting more of your body weight onto your triceps while forcing your core and stabilizers to work even harder to maintain proper alignment. Adding a resistance band around your back is another way to crank up the difficulty, creating extra tension at the top of the movement. These variations not only intensify the exercise, but also help build explosive strength and endurance, giving you a well-rounded upper body workout. This move is living proof that you don't need fancy equipment to build impressive arms and a strong upper body. It's perfect for days when you don't have access to the gym or want to prioritize bodyweight training. Another advantage is that the diamond push-up is joint-friendly, as it allows for a natural range of motion, making it a great choice for those looking to avoid excessive strain on their elbows and shoulders. That's why I personally love using it as a finisher for my arm workouts. It's an unbeatable way to completely exhaust your triceps and finish with an intense, satisfying pump. Here's a pro tip. A common mistake is placing your hands too close together, which can put unnecessary stress on your wrists and reduce triceps engagement. Instead, aim for a natural diamond shape with your thumbs and index fingers, keeping your hands just below your chest. Maintain a controlled tempo and focus on full elbow extension at the top of each rep to maximize tricep activation. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about these or any other exercises, and I'll do my best to reply as quickly as possible.
Okay, now it's time to talk about the medial head of the triceps. Unlike the long and lateral heads, the medial head cannot be fully isolated in the same way. This is because the triceps work as a unit, and while you can emphasize certain heads through exercise selection, they always activate together to some extent. The medial head is located beneath the long and lateral heads, playing a crucial role in overall arm stability and strength. It's more active in elbow extension movements, especially when your arms are closer to your body and under heavier loads. While you can't completely isolate it, you can target it more effectively by focusing on exercises that emphasize full lockout and controlled movement. Movements like close grip bench presses, dips, and overhead tricep extensions engage the medial head significantly, especially in the final phase of extension. Since it contributes to arm endurance and overall pressing power, strengthening it will improve not just your tricep aesthetics, but also your performance in compound lifts. If you want to achieve a Greek god physique naturally, make sure you watch my video series where I rank the best and worst exercises for muscle building.